Greetings and salutations, my fellow Americans. I am Robert Vinson Brannum. I am a retired veteran. My fellow Americans, veterans, and Black Americans, and others who believe in justice, let me take you back in time. Do you recall the scene from the award-winning movie The Color Purple when Suge, played by the legendary actress Margaret Avery, burst through the double doors of the church singing, "God is trying to tell you something right now. Speak to me." My fellow Americans, veterans, Black Americans, and fighters for economic justice for low-wage workers and poor people, it is time to come together on June 29, 2024 in Washington, D.C., when low-wage workers and poor people will assemble and say to all seeking elective office, "Speak to us, hear us, if you expect us to vote for you." Just like Suge, bursting through the doors of the church, low-wage workers and poor people will burst through the political doors of the political parties, singing and marching, "America must end poverty as we know it," right now. Because God is telling us with poverty comes housing instability, hunger, inadequate health care, unequal education, and even death. My fellow Americans, veterans, Black Americans, and others in the fight for economic justice, we cannot as a people allow economic racism and bigotry to go unchallenged. We must come together and speak in a unified voice and sing in a unified choir for workers' rights on behalf of all poor people and voting disenfranchised people in a moral march on Washington and to the voting booths. We must mobilize and organize to demand economic and political inclusion across America. My fellow Americans, my fellow veterans, my fellow Black Americans, and other believers standing in the breach, join Bishop William J. Barber, Reverend Dr. Liz DeHarris, labor unions, other religious leaders, and forgotten American citizen champions for peace in a call for righteousness. Remember the day, June 29, 2024. Remember the hour, 10 a.m. Remember the place, 3rd and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest. And remember this, we are a resurrection, not an insurrection. My fellow Americans, veterans, Black Americans, and others in the struggle for freedom, do not be someone who can't sleep at night and wondering why. God is trying to tell everybody something. God is speaking right now. Thank you.